So what do I think about the DIYPC 1DX1-W-ARGB other than the ridiculous name? Super happy with it. So I paid $53 for the case, and I think it's originally at $60, so a little bit of a sale. But the first thing that I noticed was this was the heaviest DIY PC case that I've ever touched before. Usually DIY PC cases have a very typical and similar lightweight feeling to them, and both the metal and the plastic always feel super flimsy. But this was way higher quality than any of the other DIY PC cases that I've ever used before. The main problem that I have with it was the cable management in the back. There's enough depth for you to do whatever you want pretty much, but like the cables that came pre-installed were super all over the place, and there's just not much you can do with the rat's nest from the RGB fans and the RGB light strip in the front and whatnot. And I don't like the positioning of the RGB/fan hub, but it does come with a 4-port ARGB/3-pin fan hub as well, which is pretty solid. Case is $70 now. Oh, I saw it at 60. But yeah, so $60 to $70. Well, that's a pretty big difference. I really like this case at the 53 I paid and the 60 that I did see it at. But it's full size ATX, which is great. It's got the cutout for the cable extensions for the GPU cables. It's got the vinyl cutout for the power supply, which you know I like. I really like that it has a ton of room. Like, you could install a full-size radiator up here, and that would actually even aesthetically look better because it would remove kind of that empty space that we have up there. But the one thing that I was iffy on before I bought it was the RGBs. I didn't know if you could get away with doing a non-RGB component build like I did and just relying on the RGB strip up here at the front and the one RGB fan that the case came with. And this looks even better than I thought it would. There are a ton of options that you can scroll through here, and it doesn't just come with colors, but it comes with a ton of different effects that you could do too. And you can plug these RGBs directly to your motherboard if you want to, but right out of the box, connected to the LED connector on the case, there's ample options for you to choose from, and way too many that I'm not going to scroll through all of them again. But yeah, those are pretty much my thoughts about the case. The front mesh dust cover is probably limiting airflow a good bit, but maybe we'll do some testing on that. But you can just remove it if you want to. It was very unique that it's not only magnetic, but it also has 2 screws on there, so you have to uninstall them if you want to install front fans like I did. But yeah, is that it? I think that's it. I think that's all of my thoughts on the DIYPC 1DX1. I think that's it. I think that covers it. Pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with it. Would definitely buy again, especially for a flip, for $53 or $60. At $70, you're certainly competing with some other big-time ballers up there, baller options up there. But I like it. I like it for $60 for sure.